So hey guys, and welcome to the video. Today I'm going to be covering the additional details that have come out from Alton Towers about the potential retheme of Nemesis and the retrack of Nemesis as well. So if you go on to like this video, please smack that like button, hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you don't miss a single video. Without further ado, let's get straight on into it. So if you didn't know, I released a video on Saturday detailing a planning application that went into place by Alton Towers and Merlin Entertainment. They were seeking the lawfulness of maintenance on the Nemesis roller coaster. They have now released additional details of this planning application, so we know partly what's going to be happening with it. We've got details on the retrack and what's going to be retained as part of these works. So I'm going to be covering that in this video today. Now I'm going to put a graph on screen now displaying what's going to be changing, and I'm going to walk through it with you because I know it looks quite complicated on face value. If you look on the right, the area that I want to focus on here is the proposed works. So basically, if you look at this graph and you look at the layout of Nemesis itself, what we're looking at here is what bits of track are going to be replaced on Nemesis. So if you look on the graph and you look at the solid black bars, those are going to be the bits of track on Nemesis that are going to be, they're going to remain, they're going to stay there, they're not going to be replaced. And that only looks to be the final brake room and the lift hill. Everything else on Nemesis is going to be replaced. This is a full retrack of the Nemesis roller coaster at Alton Towers. So I could go on for ages about this planning application and stating what's going to be retained. One major thing that I want to point out though on this planning application is where it says station to be retained, minor cosmetic repairs to theming. So this means they're going to be adding or repairing the existing theme to Nemesis. That is the Nemesis station, the Nemesis creature. I reckon we're going to get enhancements to the theme as well, not just in Forbidden Valley as a whole, but to the Nemesis roller coaster. I think if they're going to replace a track like this, we're going to see a brand new soundtrack as well for Nemesis. So this is definitely going to be a theme enhancement of this roller coaster. Now, one thing to note on this planning application as well, whereas it says at the bottom, 1st of the 12th, 2020, so that means that the work could start on the 1st of the 12th, 2020. Obviously, there's nothing backing that up. It's only what I see here on the planning application. Again, this is subject to whether it's going to get approved completely, but maybe that's a date where we'll see this work start to take place. But you know, this is extremely exciting stuff, and if you remember in my last video, I said that I was quite nervous for this retrack and these works to take place. I know now that my worries were sort of, they weren't warranted really, were they? Alton Towers has got this project under control, and Nemesis is going to come out fighting on the other end, it really is. I was watching an interview actually with John Wardley, and he says that Walter Bollinger still regards Nemesis as one of the best inverts from B&M ever made. So, they're going to be wanting to preserve this roller coaster, and they're definitely doing this in the right way, in my opinion.
So hey guys, Ryan in post. Since this information was initially released, there was an additional document released stating exactly what's going to happen during this retrack. The document states that the track that's being replaced will be filled with sand to reduce noise. So this is a common method of reducing the noise that a coaster puts out. The Swarm at Thorpe Park is a prime example of this. That has its track filled with sand to reduce noise around the surrounding area and from outside the park. It's a shame that Nemesis is going to lose its iconic sound because of this retrack. Now, in my opinion, the Nemesis Roar adds so much character to the coaster and adds so much atmosphere to the surrounding area, and it's so sad to have that taken away. But sadly, this work will take place as part of that Nemesis retrack. So for those who are unaware what sand-filled track sounds like, I'm going to do a comparison now between the Swarm at Thorpe Park, which has sand in the track, and Nemesis, which currently doesn't have sound in the track. So you'll notice that the sound output from the Swarm is a lot more muted and muffled than Nemesis currently is. Again, this is what I'm talking about when we talk about the sound that is outputted from Nemesis.
So as well as this retrack work going on, they also state in the planning application some work to the foundations and things like that. So again, they are spending a substantial amount of money on Nemesis and getting it up to scratch. Again, I am really excited for the work to take place now, and I'll definitely be having my last rides on the original Nemesis this year, just to get that grit that this roller coaster has. It really is a fantastic roller coaster for the UK to have, and to see that Alton Towers are willing to spend the money, time and effort into retracking it and refurbing it is so reassuring for the future of not just Nemesis, but all the other roller coasters at Alton Towers. Like when the Smiler gets old, they're going to replace sections of track on that. Will they preserve things like Air or Galactica as it's known now? We just don't know, but this proves to me that Alton Towers are really passionate about keeping their roller coasters up to snuff, riding well, and just keeping that guest experience really, really high. So guys, that's been me talking about the retrack work that's going to be happening at Alton Towers for the Nemesis roller coaster. Also me talking about my thoughts on the planning application and what the planning application specifically states. If you've got any comments or opinions, please do leave them down in the comments below. I'm so excited to hear what you have to say about this. I really am, because these are major works. This isn't just a retrack in my opinion. We are going to see a theme enhancement of Nemesis and a theme enhancement within Forbidden Valley itself. So again, get commenting. What do you think about this? So guys, I've been Ryan from My Coaster, and I shall see you in the next video. Goodbye.